Hello! Welcome to today's Pixel live stream. I almost said welcome to Jam and Jabber, but that's my Saturday show. So, thank you for joining me today. I figured since today is the last Wednesday in October, that it'd be a perfect time to do a Spooky Mansion. So let's do it. Let's make some pixels, some tasty pixels, because I love saying tasty pixels. So first and foremost, let's zoom out a little bit and turn off my little sample, my hors d'oeuvre mansion, if you will. Let's start building the scene. We're like a baker. Since they're tasty pixels, we're gonna be cooking them up for you, or baking, or whatever. I can't keep my analogy straight, apparently. Let's see. So let's just kind of start sketching this out. Actually, you know what? It might save me a little time. Let's turn on that mirror. The mirror. Okay. I have an image in my head of what I'm looking to do. Okay, yeah, this is coming along already. Okay. I think that's as much as I need the mirror tool for at the moment. This won't be 100% isometric, I think. I think this is going to feel a little bit more like 2-point perspective-y. Well, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Because the roof already feels a little less perfect ISO, and that's okay. I'm going for cute here, folks. Because if it ain't cute, I don't want it. I know, I'm so very stuck on doing things the cute way. I mean, fair. Doing cute shit it's important. IMHO. Okay. Just doorway there. Put up some guardrails so people don't fall. Because, you know, just because it's a spooky mansion doesn't mean it can't be safe. Okay? Put some shapes down just to be placeholders for some spooky gargoyles up on this. Oh, jeez. Let's say there's a little chimney cricket. Just right up top there. You know, if I don't have Bob Ross vibes, then what am I doing? What am I even doing with my life? If I'm not adding in happy little chimney friends. Let's actually... Let's move this down just a touch. it down just a little bit more. Okay, thank you for bearing with me. Because I want to put some plumes on that chimney. Am I really like just gonna stick myself into that corner of always having to pronounce it chimney? Chimney, chimney, chim chiroo. Dick Van Dyke up in here, which would be amazing. That guy is such a charmer, a national treasure, if you will. A bit of smoke coming out the chimney. Okay, so that's not too bad of a sketch. Let's actually turn off the grid layer so we can see a little better. Well, yeah, you know, I like where this is going. Okay, let's add some more details in here because I want like a little bit of shrubbery happening too. Because if it doesn't feel like there's a grass maze around it, is it really that spooky? I mean, thank you, The Shining, for having that hedge maze. I actually went to the Stanley Hotel once. The most haunted hotel in America, or at least Colorado. Though the Stanley is the spooky haunted hotel that the Shining Overlook is based off of. It was interesting. Had a tour guide telling us all the spooky facts about the place, which all culminated in just having the tour group sitting in a dark room, like telling jokes at each other. Because I think it was the way the tour guide tried to sell it to us was that like one of the ghosts would only come out like if they heard a lot of cheesy jokes. I'm just like, this is for you, isn't it? This is for you. And I'm okay with that, because it's also for me. I love me some cheesy jokes. You know what? We need to hint at some windows down on the side, too. Okay. Let's hash out our mansion. Give ourselves a little bit more to kind of see, because I chose a very light, low contrasty color for my sketch layer. So let's just kind of add in the details. With a darker color. Okay. There's a nice little root cellar on the side. Heck yeah. Oh. I think if you heard that little pop just now, that was my kitty attacking the big sliding door, because more than likely a suitor came by to visit, but she doesn't really like other cats. So yeah, you know what? Could have saved myself a little time if I had just done the mirror tool again, but oh well. These will have some variety. It's just a sketch layer. I'll flush it out a little bit more in a minute. Okay. And hey, if you are in the chat, thank you, welcome. I've got my phone out so I can keep an eye on the chat. So if you want to say, hey, Kenjamin, great job with the pixels. Great job with them tasty, tasty pixels. Oh. I can hear the kitty on the other side, just kind of tip-tapping back at my little Beatrice, but she is huffing at him. She don't like other cats. We've dubbed this suitor by the name of Bugaboo, which I want to say is a Celtic term for like a little sprite or fairy. I want to say it's Celtic. I know it means like sprite or fairy or something like that, but yeah. She's not having any of this. He just wants to play. He loves her so much. My kitty is a tsundere princess, y'all. I just want to let y'all know that. Okey-dokey. He wants to play with her so bad. At least I hope just play. I don't know if he's been fixed. I hope he has. I hope his owners... Because I'm pretty... He's got a collar. He's got owners. Okay. Yeah, I really like how this sketch is coming along. Let's start fleshing it out a little bit more, shall we? Okay. Okay. I want to do some nice darkish greens for the wood. Oh, meow. Bugaboo's just not leaving, so I'm gonna meow at him. I'm gonna turn on my mirror tool again, because that'll make this a whole heck of a lot easier. Jeez, baby. It's okay, sweetheart. He's not a bad kitty. He just wants to play. Okay. But she's having none of it. Because she's a tsundere princess. I love that. I love calling her a tsundere princess because that's exactly what she is. That is exactly what she is. Just a little tsundere. Imagine if Bob Ross were talking about like someone in his painting, and we're just gonna add a little tsundere right here in the corner. Gonna pretend like she's not having a fun time, but well, you know she is. Meow. I think I'm going too far by calling her a tsundere. I don't think B is appreciating that anymore. Oh, I know she's meowing. Oh, B. I don't know if y'all can hear that. That's just her little meow. Oh no! Oh no, you have a suitor! Another suitor for the princess. Oh jeez. I am positive the mic is picking that up. Little girl. He's not... He's okay, he's not the devil. Jeez. Little girl. Oh, little baby! What are you doing? Okay. Not being happy. That's what she's doing. Okay. I think I do want that to be a little lighter. Just for the moment. Let's zoom in right here. Up. Doodly-doo-doo-doo. Doodly-doodly-doo-doo-doo. Why did I turn off my ever so handy mirror tool? Oh well. Some of these little bits and bobs here. Okay. Okey-dokey. Let's check the chat. Ah, Stephanie, hello! Thank you for joining me. Let's see, let's zoom out so you can take a look at my little masterpiece in the works. Lovely little spooky mansion with some gargoyles. You can have some hedges on there. Okay, just flushing out them deets. Why did I make my sketch layer purple? Let's make the sketch layer blue instead. There we go. Because I want to use purple in my actual design, so it doesn't make any sense to have purple be the sketch layer when it's gonna be in this house. Is that all? Oh no! It's open. What part is open? Oh, I see. Sketch layer. Really should turn the opacity down on my sketch layer. That'll probably help me prevent having that issue. Okay. Let's see. Purple is a spoopy color. Purple is a great color. God, I knew this guy growing up who refused to wear purple because it was too feminine for him. It was too much of an effeminate color. Like, I can't wear purple. Ken, why are you wearing purple? Like, purple's the color of royalty, dingus. Jeez. I don't talk to that guy anymore. For lots of reasons. Primarily, he was a dingus. I'm just gonna, instead of doing the line tool on that, I'm just gonna sketch that because that has more energy to it. And I like energy. I like energy. We like all kinds of energy. We like to make Violent Femmes references, baby. I do love making Violent Femmes references. That is genuine. That is genuine me. Let's turn off the sketch. You know, I really should just drop the opacity on that. There we go. That's a little easier to continue seeing and working with. No. Oh, baby beat. Oh, now the bugaboo's gone. Now you pine for him. See? Tsundere princess. Steph can confirm. He went away. I kept huffing and pounding at the window, telling him to fuck off. And then he fucked off. I don't get it. It's my impression of my cat. Blah. I think it's pretty spot on. She's such a little tsundere. Don't tell her I call her that. Crap, she's in the room with me. God. Okay, let's give this roof just a little weighty weight to it. Yeah, baby, yeah. Let's see. Yes, Bugaboo did come by stuff. That was a perfect impression of her. I legit thought she was on stream for a sec. I know, I'm a master at impressions. What can I say? Feel like I'm not feeling the green, TBH. Let's shift that just a smidge. Let's give it more of a slate kind of feel to it. That darker purple, I think we can push that a little bit more. Yeah. Okay. There we go. I like that. I like it a lot. As the cool kids say. A little three-dimensionality as well. Well. Okay, yeah, okay. Okay. I like the direction this is going in. Okay, so before I add too much more, let's start adding it. Ooh, blah, that's not what I wanted. Oh, but I don't know if y'all can see that. And that's okay. There we go. I just hit a button and I got like a window warning me that you can't complete that option. And that's okay. Always found that when it comes to doing isometric like circles for a wall, doing a little a circle at like half the width that is of the height is just about right, and then just skew it to your angle. You're 30 degrees. And that works pretty good. in my estimation. Okay. Alright, let's put a little light coming out this little window. God, I need to play Mario Wonder. I keep hearing such great things about that game. Like, people are having a blast with the Mario Wonder. And I wonder how long it's going to take me to get it. Oh, I'm probably going to finish up the Phantom Liberty DLC first. I haven't finished that yet. Let's check in with the chat. Okay. Still just talking about Bugaboo and Beatrice. My OTP. I think this window just needs just a little bit more right there. Just a little put them there. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I'm liking that. Maybe make the light just a little. There we go. Make the light feel a little more spoopy. Okies. No, actually, I'm gonna turn the grid back on because that might help me make some of these windows. Because if you've got an ISO grid pre-made, well, it's just silly not to use it now, isn't it? Going for the general shape. I'm not too worried about being absolutely perfect on this one. I'm taking far more of a painterly approach to my tasty pixels. They're always tasty. They will always be tasty. Just letting you all know that right now. Because I love what I do. I love bringing tasty pixels to you, the viewer. Yeah, probably should have done that bit before I put in the window crossbar bits. Okay, hey, it's all good. Oh, I didn't turn contiguous back on. I never remember that. Jeez. Let's... Would it be weird to put a little shine on the window? Because, it's not... The light isn't reflecting from the outside, so I'm honestly not sure about that. Oh well. Maybe I'll look it up a little later. Figure that out. Does that feel good? Does that feel too tall? Let's iterate. We getting iterative up in y'all. Do I like that, or do I like that? I like the shorter better. Okay. Glad I did a little iteration. Hoopla. Iteration station. Okay. Let's see, Steph. I want to play Mario Wonder with you. I would love to play Mario Wonder with you as well. That would be a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to Princess Peach Showtime as well. That looks ding dang charming. God dang it. Oh, it's because I was on the wrong layer. Wah! Wah! Anywho. Excuse me. Okay. This needs some shadows happening in the woodwork. Okay, yeah, I like that. All right, yeah. Little shadow work. That'll really make it pop. Shadow work. Yes, Steph, I'm thinking it too. Steph is a professional rune reader, and we'll talk about doing what's known as shadow work, which is basically therapy. It's basically a term for the woo-woo crowd to say, like, yeah, therapy, get some therapy. But there's a lot of people out there who try to pretend like shadow work is bad because it has the word shadow in it. And I'm scared of Shadow the Hedgehog, so I don't want to do my shadow work. I wouldn't be surprised if that was half of the reason right there. Brow! Hey, sweetheart. B just muted me very sweetly. She is the sweetest kitty. Now that I'm doing kind of the wood grain in that, I like that. That is better contrast. Let's keep it with that. Okay. I got some bits that didn't get filled up in you. Up in you. That's some spooky paneling. Woo! Every spooky mansion has to have uneven wood siding. Woo! Oh, it's such a dork. I love it. Okay. Yes. Yes. Hello, Halloween. Thank you for joining. Let's see. Steph, let's see. Do you know if it's just Mario and Luigi, or can I be a Peach? I believe you can be a Peach. I believe I saw a trailer of, like, Peach turning into getting the elephant apple as well, and Bowser just going crazy for her. Bowser likes some thick. Alright. Let's take a look. The Spoopy Mansion is coming along just swimmingly, quite frankly. I'm gonna do a little copy of my window here. Shifty boo. And then you know what? I think for the lower level, these windows are going to be a little tinier. Let's see. Okay. Yes. Oopla. Use a select tool. Don't just move the whole dang thing. It's a little too close to the side. There we go. Hey, maybe one more down. Hey, I like it. Could they stand to be a little more over? That feels a lot better. You know what I think will feel even ding-dang betterer, we'll say, because that's absolutely a word, 100%. Please don't look it up. Let's offset this just a touch. Just a little ding-ding touch. I like that. Okay. Maybe add just a little more. There we go. Gotta make it feel crooked and uneven. That's an important part of any good spoopy haunted mansion. Oh, meow meow. Bee is mewing at me again. You can be the brothers Peach, Daisy, bunch of Toads, and Nabbit. I'm not familiar with Nabbit. Maybe I'm just too out of the loop. Maybe I'm just not cool anymore. Oh well. Being cool is overrated. And that's how you know I'm really cool. Because I don't care about things like being cool. Who's got time for that? I march to a beat of a different drum. Okay. Alright, let's put in our front door. What about here? Let's start here. This feels like a good starting point. We're adding in the front door. Welcome to the spoopy door. Okey-dokey. Just a little shadow right there. Let's give that a little more contrast. Trying to do like a little bit of that little threshold. There we go. That feels good. Okay, I like that. Okey-dokey. Ooh, we're just... Oh, because I didn't have the line tool. That's the problem. I was still on the brush tool. Silly me. Okay. A bit of relief on the door so it feels like a real ass door. Hey, that does feel like a real ass door. Yeah, there we go. That almost feels like it's a little off its hinge and you can... Ooh, you know what? Yeah! Let's, instead of that being gray... Oh! Oh, that's so good. It looks like it was hung improperly or is dilapidated. Oh. Oh, that was a stroke of genius right there. Do I want to keep it that bright? Or maybe do I want to tone it down? No, I want it that bright. Yeah, that's nice. That is tasty. Tasty pixels. I will never not describe them as being tasty pixels. It is my want. It is my prerogative as the pixel artist. Oh, I'm really happy with this, y'all. Let's add a little more spooky, wonky siding to the house. Because spooky siding is how you know it's a little dilapidated. Let's add just a little bit more of a thicker line on that bottom. There we go. Make it seem like it's really off kilter. Yes, yes. It's all coming together. Okay. Let's add a little bit more right there, just so that... Yeah, that feels like a nice little shadow. Shady bit too. We'll add in some nice little slats for this little porch walk around. Probably not too many, because I still have to add in the banisters for like the stairwell up there. This side, or not the banisters, but the I mean that too, but I also need to add in the slats for the handrail bit here. Because, well, it may be dilapidated, like, safety is still our primary concern here, okay? Just because it's not up to 100% building code doesn't mean we get to scrimp on other safety features, okay? It's hard maintaining a house. Not that I would know. I'm a millennial who lives in an apartment. 'Cause I can't afford a house. But you came to watch Pixels. You didn't come to get biting social commentary. I'm probably not telling you anything y'all didn't know already about, you know, the state of the housing market. Let's check back in with the chat super duper quick. Maybe you can have the illusion of a mouth and eyes. I don't know, just an idea. You know, that is kind of what I was going for with the top two windows up here. Was I was wanting to have it feel kind of like some eyes for it, but I don't know. We'll see how it kind of plays out. Like iteration, like it's always good. I might be able to tuck in a little bit of a mouth. You know what? I like that. Let's do it. Let's tuck in just a little bit of a mouth right up here. Do a little upturn so it's smiling because it wants to eat. Oh, that was because contiguous is turned off. It wants to eat the little trick-or-treaters. That's what it wants. Okay. And then let's add just a couple little teeth in there. Because I think that would be cute. Hey! Nice. Now let's add one more tooth. Yeah, that's really cute. Okay. It's subtle. It's nice. It's not overpowering. I love it. Okay. And this is why you should watch live, people, because I usually take suggestions. You know, now that I'm looking at this bit of the roof, this feels a little too thick. Let's slim that up. Okay, that feels pretty good. Yeah, awesome. Awesome possum. Okay, let's add that janked up little chimney. Yeah. Yes. All right. Ooh, that's looking nice. I'm really happy with how this is coming along. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, that's. That's too much. Adding that outline now. I will just. I don't want to. I kind of want it, but I've already started a little bit in other areas, and this just feels like too much, you know? Although I do like, I don't know, because the double outline like gives a very cartoony, illustrated feel, which I really like. I really like illustrated kind of vibes. Too much on that. What is that? It does make it feel a little more sturdy. You know what? Let's play around with it. Let's see. Isn't too bad. Pop. I will always make that reference. I will always reference The Fifth Element because I loved that movie as a kid. It meant so dang much to me. Maybe for this side. It was fun sci-fi. Like, I really grew up just loving sci-fi. And it came out at a time where, like, I really started to get it, you know? Like how writing in sci-fi worked. Like, I grew up watching Next Generation with my dad. And it was always fun and enjoyable, but admittedly, like, I was a kid. I didn't quite get a lot of the themes and the tones to it. Fifth Element, I started to get to that age where I could start understanding a lot of the themes and what was going on in the story. And I rewatched Next Gen as an adult and finally, got a lot of the stuff and just, oh my gosh, it's so, it's so good. I mean, there's definitely some problematic characters. Like, I am not a fan of Counselor Troy. I don't like the writing. Nothing against Marina Sirtis. Fantastic actress. She did what she could with what she had. And when your character is first introduced and her first line in the entire series is, wow, that was tense, to a situation that you just witnessed that was tense, that you didn't need someone to tell you it was tense. But how else can she know, the audience know that she's an empath unless she tells them? It's like, come on, Gene. Show don't tell, my friend. I've got spicy opinions. Loved Wesley. Lieutenant Barkley. Barkley was the worst. Barkley was supposed to be bad. But, oh well. What you gonna do? What can you do? Okay. Should have done some of these details before I outlined the rest of the house, quite frankly. Oh well. Live and learn. Live and learn with Kenjamin Art. That's the name of my next show. How about that? Catch me outside. How about that? Oh, God. I make no apologies for that. I said what I said. I own it. Gosh. Okay. Yeah. This has just such the janked up vibe that I was wanting, and I couldn't be happier. Okay. But here's the $1 million spooky question. For this chimney, do I keep it the same color as the rest of the house, or do I change up the color for it? 'Cause I kind of like it being the same color as the rest of the house. TBH. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I like that. I like it a lot. Okay. Let's do some shingles on that roof. Shingle it up, baby. Woo! Ha. Changed my brush on accident. Maybe I will do that shadow color right there. Dokies. Don't want to do all the shingles right now. I mean, like, you can, but doing like all that detailing kind of puts you into a position where you have to maintain that and keep doing that level of detail for every part of the piece. And that's not really where I want to go right now, to be honest, because one, just time. You know, got to consider the art of the possible, and two, implying something is there can be just as effective. Okay. Yeah, let's do just a little more implying over here, though. Okay. I like that. I like that a lot. That's pretty good. Let's add some shingles up in y'all. Little side roof bit. Alright, yeah. Let's have the gargoyles next, huh? Let's just turn off the house for a second and then keep... Oh, thank you so much, Holloway. I appreciate that. Holloway says it's looking good. Much appreciated, friend. Switch to a darker color, at least for now, while I've got this background on, because a little contrast to see. Okay. You know, hang on. Use the mirror tool, man. Mirror tool is where it's at. It was created for exactly this situation. Darker. Let's make this more of a slate blue, kind of darker. Let's see. Thumb. There we go. Y'all ever watch Gargoyles growing up? I loved that show. Oh my goodness. Speaking of Star Trek earlier, that was basically just next gen getting to perform like Disneyfied Shakespeare. It's friggin' great. I loved it. Above the window so I can see it all. Dokey. Alright. Doesn't need all the detail in the world. Because like I was saying, if we do too much detail, then you kind of have to do all that detail. And I ain't got time for that kind of detail. Let's ease up a little bit on some of these bits here. Okay. Friend is looking pretty good. Okay. Turn off our mirror so I can add kind of random speckling so it has that stonework feel to it. Okay, let's turn the house layer back on. Hey, friend is looking pretty good, if I do say so myself. Let's outline him just a little bit more, though, just so he pops. Let's get to pop, 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 pop. Back on. You know, I just had a funny thought because a lot of Gen Z sure does love going back to the 90s. And if you want just really good 90s, and I'm saying preem, like just outstanding 90s. Bro, you gotta watch The Fifth Element. Is that too much? That feels too much now. That feels too much. Let's dial it back just a touch. I do want a little bit though. So I'm going to just be very strategic about where I add that. Yeah. Yeah, that feels better. That's a nice lighter touch. Okay. Okay. Let's add just a little bit of highlight on this buddy. Turn that off. Let's see. I'm going to drop the alpha. I'm just going to just faintly, because got a little light shining on him through that window. That wouldn't show up there, the wind would be covering it. Right there. Yeah, oh, that's nice. Nice little bit of a rim light for that. Now, how am I going to do the other two? That is the million-dollar question. Okay. Oop. Ah, crap. I always do that. I should really change that hotkey. The Control F versus Control D. Like, it's so frustrating. It's so heckin' frustrating. You know what? I'm going to can always copy and paste again. How can I make what I'm thinking work? There we go. Hey, Stephanie's back. Hell yeah, gargoyles. Super green. Yeah, gargoyles are super green. And then Gen Z, if you watch 90s classic Fifth Element, you'll be introduced to the acting stylings of Chris Tucker. And then you'll get into Rush Hour. And then you'll get into Jackie Chan. Oh my god, Jackie Chan. Can we talk about how amazing Jackie Chan is? Like, in his younger days, he would do all his own stunts. He actually, oh my god, he broke his ankle on the doing a stunt on the movie Rumble in the Bronx. Holy shit. Like, and he kept going. Like, that guy has just is absolutely incredible. I love Jackie Chan, and his movies are funny. Has a very like slapstick kind of vibe to some of it, so there's a bit of a timeless quality to it, if you will. Either that, or I'm going to sound like an old man. It's like, yeah, Jackie Chan movies are timeless. Though, God, they really are. Like, especially, oh God, I'm trying to remember the name of the movie. Maybe it is just called Who Am I? Maybe it is that simple. But, like, there's one scene where he plays a cop who's got amnesia. And, like, every opportunity, he runs to, like, the top of something tall just to yell, "Who am I?" And there's a helicopter doing a big old loopy panorama shot around him. And oh, it's so cheesy. It's so good, y'all. It's so dang good. It is a treat. Let's see. That's the one I wanted. Junkies. Alright. Oh, what did I just do? Oh, there we go. Having these big hands. Such big, strong hands. I always hit, like, the wrong things. Move this off to the side. And God. A friend of mine is commenting that he was watching Neverending Story the other night while he was working. And now I always make that reference to the rock biter. Such big, strong hands. I love the rock biter. Oh no. It's looking very cat-like. Very cat-like indeed. You know, I'm okay with that. Cats are great. speckling again, because we're viewing this one at a different angle. Let's apply that back wing here. Let's apply that other horn. Hey, that's looking pretty good if I do say so myself. Let's add in that little butt highlight here. Butt highlight. Apply a little bit around there. Hey! Hey! Y'all! I'm really happy with how this is turning out. There we go. This gargoyle doesn't get highlights because it's... that's not what I wanted. It's not by a window. So its highlights get removed. Hey. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Oh, y'all, I'm really happy with how this is coming along. Okay, what part to do next? Let's actually do the part that I've kind of been avoiding. Let's do that little staircase. Okay. What? What? Oh. Something selected? Something was selected. Yep. Go me. Yeah, that looks good. I can be happy with that. Okay. Maybe not quite all of it. Ooh, there we go. That's what I wanted. What is happening here? I probably have the wrong color select. I did. Looking at the color picker, I absolutely did. Keep an eye on your color pickers, kids. That's how you know. Kids. If I have room to talk. Well, I don't know where I'm going anymore. I don't know what I'm doing. What are any of us really doing here? Okay. This little bit right here I'm going to get rid of because I don't think I really need it. Now, let's add them spooky banisters. Whatever. Let's see, I'm just going to put that. So that is a reference point. Use references, people. It's okay to use references. References are cool. Seriously though, like I saw like a conversation happening on social media the other day. People were talking about like it's okay to use references. That drawing from memory is an advanced skill. And it really is, because just knowing something so well that you can just picture it in your brain, that takes years of practice to get there, quite frankly. And it's okay not to get there, like, when you first start, like, it's okay to be a beginner at something. Everyone starts somewhere. And I think that is one of the best pieces of advice that I've really heard in my lifetime. You know what? I'm going to imply a little broken one right here. Let's add a little bit of an outline on this. Maybe it's too soon to put the outline on. I don't know. We'll find out. We'll see if I regret this decision immediately or only slightly immediately. It's not terrible. Yeah, I don't regret it too much. Only slightly. Only slightly. Okay. Let's just make this. Okay. Just a splash of color in this. Nothing says keep off my property, kids, quite like a dark and spooky skull. Yeah, just keep it kind of minimal detail. Let's just copy that bad boy. Put them up here too. And lock in. Okay. Yeah. It's shaping up. Okay. Let's just add a little bit more outline just to define this a little bit more. Okay, use that to hide that little bit right there. Because why not? Okay, actually, I want to outline the skull. Does that feel good? Does that feel too messy? That doesn't feel bad. Okay. Okay. I'm convinced. Oh, dang, it's 1:30. Gotta kick it up a notch. Start getting ready for work here in the not too distant future. And I'd really love to have this piece finished for y'all today. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Okay. Just so that things are defined. That is creating just the grossest little tangent. Decisions will have to be made. Maybe that bit's broken too. That could be broken. That can absolutely be broken. Awesome. Delightful. I wanted the eyedropper tool. Okay. I like that. That feels pretty dang good. Awesome. Oh, I really like how this is coming along. Let's do the root cellar next. The entrance to the root cellar. Coming along. Let's actually use the darker color for that. For implying where the handle will go. Okay, that's a little dark. Let's make, there we go. And then we will just imply a little bit of slats for the wood. There we go. Hey. I'm pretty pleased with that. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Coming along real nice. Of that. Alright, checking on the chat. Everybody's just so mesmerized. Dang, I am really happy with how this is coming along. Let's do a shrubbery. I think I've got more than enough time to do up them shrubberies. Okay. Just figure out the layer order in just a little bit. So to get all this squared away, apply that it's back here. Make this a little more shifted towards like a bit of a blue, if you will. Just because blue makes it feel like it's a darker night scene, as it were. Since it's a cooler tone. Doing that painterly approach. Aw, yeah. Okay, let's... Yeah. It doesn't need to be quite so neat and upkept, because then that would imply someone is doing the gardening work. Quite frankly, if we want a dilapidated house, that'd be a little bit more of an overgrowth vibe to it. Can't have it feeling so pristine. What? Oh, oopsie poopsie. Wrong end of the stylus, buddy. I think we can just a little bit more. Just imply some moonlight, maybe. is the briefest of highlights. Doesn't have to be too much. Okay, yeah, I like how this is coming along. Okay. Hey, that looks really good. I'm really happy with that. Let's pull that down there. Oh, shootaroo. There we go. Perfect. Let's actually name some of these layers, shall we? Front stairs. I think that also has the, yeah, that has the cellar, the root cellar. Shrub. Let's do a quick little something to make my work a little bit faster for this. Yeah, time's a little limited. Oh, meow. I don't know if y'all heard that. That was my kitty. It's giving me a cute little mew. Okay. Oh, that's feeling really good. Now for this bit, we're gonna do one more little shrub layer. Perfect. Doodle doodle doodle. Okay. Oh, jeez. Because contiguous wasn't turned on. I always do that. Never fails to forget when I have contiguous turned on or off. I'm a professional, I promise. God, I really am a professional. I hardly ever name my layers. That's how you know. If you see somebody naming layers, well, you can hardly trust them. Oh shit, I just named some layers. What the fuck? Oh no! Not so much of a rule, more of a guideline. Yeah, saved it. Okay. So let's thin out some of this line a little bit. Doesn't need to be quite so thick. I don't terribly mind like doubles and jaggies on organic shapes because it kind of adds. I don't know. Maybe that's a decision that I will later change. Because it just depends on the situation and what you're working on. And if you feel like you're rushed for time because you really want to finish this piece before you have to stop and start getting ready for work. I am still a slave to the wage. But that's okay. For our purposes, that is good. Alright. You know, the last thing that I've been saving to the end here let's work on that good plume of smoke coming from the chimney. I actually really like that shape that I've got in here, so I'm just going to copy and paste that. I'm just going to turn some of this stuff off because I don't need too much. Okay. And then just delete all that. We're gonna turn back the mansion on. Okay, let's lighten that up just a touch. There we go. I'm going to beef up my brush size just a little bit so I can be a little faster in how I shade the smoke. Because smoke can still cast a little bit of a shadow. But just a little. Alright. We are going to take the original shape and just bloop. There we go. Do I want to adjust that more? I kind of do. That right there. Let's do something about that right there. Okay, I'm feeling that. Let's make this smoke extra spoopy. Yeah, baby. Oh, I'm feeling that. Let's give that just a little bit of a softer edge in some spots. Shut up. Let's see. Hey, Rabbit! How's it going, bud? Oh, thank you, Steph, for loving these spooky skulls. Looking good. Let's see. I ignore my layers and get about 50 brush strokes in before I notice. Yeah, same. My favorite is having like 15 or so and making each invisible to figure out which one is I need. Yeah, no, I do that all the time. Just all that weird layer management. It reminds me of playing RPGs and doing inventory management as a kid. The smoke is lost souls in the house. Yeah, that's exactly what I was going for. Sorry, I got caught in what we call a groove, and I totally spaced on reading the chat. Let's add just a little bit more shadow in the face, shall we? Just to imply the interior of this little ghosty boo in the smoke has a little bit more depth inside of inside the smoke cloud. There we go. They're my words. A little hint of the light coming in because it opened its mouth. Okay. Yeah! Hey, I'm feeling that. Let's give that a little outline because I like outlines. Outlines make everything feel illustrated and cute and fun. Okay. Oh, that's cute-dokies. Drop this down just a touch. There we go. You know what? Let's make this little platform. Let's add some of the darker tones, so it feels like it's the gray, yes. Okay. Oop, that's not what I wanted. There we go. Continue this. It's turned off. I remembered to do things the way I wanted to. That's a little too yellow for what I'm wanting. Blah. Blah. There we go. Yeah, maybe that doesn't need to have quite such a highlight to it. Yeah. Yeah, I'm doing away with that. Let's pop back to the shrub. Shrubub. What's the shrubub? God, Shrubub sounds like it should be a Pokemon name. Who's with me on that? Is there a Pokemon named Shrubub? I feel like there should be now. Let's see. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna mix the shadow in with that. Oh, dang. Oh, dang. Y'all, I think this might be... This is feeling really good. Oh, wait. Turn it off. There we go. This feels really solid. Oh no, it's... I didn't select things as properly as I wanted to. Jeez, Ace Sprite. There we go. Okay. Alright, let's check back in on the chat so I don't get lost in my groove! Beware the groove! I love the dip in the roof. So much character. Thank you! Yeah! I wanted there to be more character than it to be like so hard rules to being isometric. Like I wanted to start it being ISO, but yeah. Oh, you know what? You know what? Okay, before I really start worrying about like a background, since we got time, baby, let's add, let's make that pixel perfect. Let's add in a good little spider web. I think there needs to be a spider living right about here. Ooh! Oh yeah, that's taste of detail. What can I say? I love making tasty pixels for y'all. Alright. That will pop a little bit more when I add a background in there. Where should there be any other bits of spiderweb in here, though? The 2 parts are pretty good. Actually, you know what? Maybe we'll say that a spider came by and made friends with our little gargoyle on this side, shall we? That's good. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. Anything else? You know what? I think I might have something. Actually, I'm gonna pop down to this because I want the world. I want the whole world. Okay, I like that better. So that front shrub, actually, I think I'm gonna... Okay. I like that. I like that better. Yeah, yeah, okay. Alright. Now that little tangent. Do I want to imply that a little bit of like ivy is growing up on the side of the house? use a little bit of a brighter green just so you can see it better. Is that too much? What do y'all think about the ivy? Maybe a little bit more. Dante, will the live stream continue after the broadcast ends? I'm not sure. I'm not sure how YouTube works on that. Love the lore, bright green, spoopy as well. Yeah. Really want to get into ISO, but I've been so out of it lately, and I have a new obsession in my bicycle. Hey, you know, if that bike is, you know, keeping me sane, I absolutely get it. Pixel art was kind of my sanity saver for lockdown back in 2020. So yeah, whatever keeps you healthy, man. And ISO is less daunting than I thought it would be, quite frankly. It's a good time. But yeah, I don't know if the chat will keep going after the broadcast ends. I suspect it doesn't, but I'm not entirely sure. I don't know, that doesn't feel like Vines to me now. That feels like weirdness. Feels alien. Yeah, it feels too veiny to be Vines. You know, I don't think I need it. I'm not gonna worry about it. What I do want to do is add just a little more variation here, because I don't feel like there's enough contrast between where the little side roof bit meets and where the wall meets. Okay, a little mouth there, that gives us some contrast, so I'm not too worried about that other side. Okay, yeah, I like that. That feels pretty good to me. Well, maybe I am a little worried about this side. Just a little touch. Okay. Yeah. Hey. Hey. Said hey. Yeah. Okay. Let's make just a super duper quick spoopy background. Let's make that a little more purpley and darker. I'm going to do the Pixel Artist's faux pas and add a gradient. I don't know how y'all feel about gradients in your pixel arts. I know some artists are very opinionated about not using gradients, and I get it. I don't normally do it. Like, didn't do it in this, but for my background, I'm not too worried about it. Oh, I didn't pay enough attention to my tea, and now it's cold. Okay, later, Raven. Thank you, or Steph. Raven, jeez, I'm so used to your username on social media. But not like I need to use it. You're my fiance. I don't. Oh well. Let's add just like a little spoopy moon in the background. Okay. You know what? I think I like blue moonlight a little bit more. And let's gonna... Let's see. How did that... Let me find a quick little bit of reference. Because I want to make a little joke here. Okay. We're gonna do... Oh, that's not what I wanted. There we go. Do a little... Because I'm a total dork. Alright. Nice little tick reference for everybody. I am showing my age, aren't I? I'm really happy with this. This is freaking great. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. Okay. I'm just gonna do a little tricky trick. A tricksy. See if I like it or not. Do I want that? You know what? I don't think... I don't... Yeah, nah, it doesn't need it. Okay. Alright, you know what? I'm really happy with how this turned out. That is fantastic. Well, hey, thank you everyone who joined me today. This was an absolute blast. I had so much fun making this spoopy mansion for y'all. Yeah, I stream my pixel art every Wednesday at noon Pacific Standard Time. And then Saturdays at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, I do a little show I call Jam and Jabber with my fiancée, Stephanie. She was in the chat with y'all today. That is more kind of illustration. We do silly jokes. This week we've got a fun plan for more Pokemon fusions because we really love Pokemon. So yeah, come join us for that Saturday. Yeah, if you want to find more of my pixel art, check out Kenjamin Art and Design on Instagram and Threads. I'm Kenjamin Art on Blue Sky. This has been an absolute delight. I am absolutely thrilled with how my spoopy little mansion turned out for y'all. This will probably show up on social media soon. Oh my gosh, I forgot to post my little animation from last week's Pixel stream. Check out last week's stream. It's recorded. It's saved on the channel as all of our previous streams are. Last week I did a cute little vampire snoozing away, counting vampire sheep. Fun little animation for it too. So yeah, go check that out. Yeah, all of our past live streams are still on the channel. I've got a couple time lapses up as well. Currently working on another time lapse to share with y'all. Hopefully that'll drop before Halloween because it's spooky themed and I'd like to stay thematic. But yeah, like I said, it was a total blast. Hit that subscribe button so you can know whenever I go live on the channel. Like I said, Wednesdays at noon at 12 p.m. PST and 8 p.m. PST on Saturdays. But you'll also get notifications on when I have new videos and time lapses up too. So check that out. Hit that like button. Smash that subscribe button. All the YouTuber phrases. Until Saturday, everybody. I'll catch you later. Have a great one.